sweetheart.
Where? You're going where?
To dinner, darling, dinner.
But you did that already.
That was last night, Heidi.
Last night.
That was a dinner party.
That was a dinner party.
A dinner party, darling, where everybody...
With dancing.
Everybody was dancing.
It was much different.
It isn't different.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
What?
We're gonna eat lots of beautiful things.
And bring you back some.
Some of each.
Frog legs.
Tilapia
Liver and
dilettito.
lamingtons.
With onions.
Delicious goose pate.
And black and red winged blackbird
And an
wings.
orange roughy smoothie.
All sorts of things.
All sorts of
things.
But who's going to stay with me?
Well, now that's an extra.
An extra.
An extra surprise.
Our neighbor.
Mrs. Fish?
Our neighbor to the left.
The ogre?
Mr. Fitzpatrick.
Mr. Fitzpatrick, the ogre.
Not ogre, Heidi. Neighbor.
He's an ogre.
Mr. Fitzpatrick is not an ogre.
He has a tail.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Mr. Fitzpatrick does not have.
He does not have a tail.
He has a tail.
Now look.
Look what your father has brought you.
What I brought you.
Where did you get that?
Why, from Mr. Fitzpatrick.
From the ogre's garden?
From Mr. Fitzpatrick's garden.
On my way back from asking.
Did you ask him for that rose?
No.
You didn't ask?
No, I asked.
You took the ogre's rose.
Mr. Fitzpatrick is not an ogre. He's our neighbor.
He's our neighbor.
And I'm sure he doesn't mind.
You stole the ogre's rose and now he's coming over.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
What are you saying?
No. Here's Mr. Fitzpatrick now. So you met my wife, Tracy.
Enchanted.
And my daughter, Heidi.
Charmed.
So, you've brought along a book, I see.
He has a tail.
Well, you're noticing one of the many, well,
Well, my
You don't
husband's on his way back from asking.
yes, on my way back from asking, you see, Heidi,
Our daughter,
he
Heidi,
had an idea that,
thought that you might mind that
out of all those roses, I mean, it's absurd.
That this little
I
one-
mean, a single little rose. Oh, look at the time.
All the time.
Oh, gosh, we best be going. I had no idea it was so late.
oh, time just flies by. Don't you find that so, Mr. Fitzpatrick, that time just flies by?
Well, there's food in the icebox, and there's matches in case of any emergency, or should I say,
Honey, the traffic.
Oh, the traffic.
Oh, the traffic will be
Oh,
terrible.
it's terrible.
A
Just
horrible mess.
Oh, and parking.
Oh, the parking.
Parking will be horrible.
A horrible mess.
Like you wouldn't believe, you know?
Well, we're going now.
Okay, goodbye now.
Bye-bye.
Heidi, will you marry me?
I know what you are, Mr. Fitzpatrick.
Will you marry me?
No, Mr. Fitzpatrick, I can see.
I have a tale.
I know.
Do you want to hear it? Once upon a time,
Once upon a time, there was a man with 7 sons.
Yeah! Come on, everybody, come on! He's coming, he's coming!
Not in the house! Once upon a time, there was a man with 7 sons and 1 daughter.
2, 3, ah! Oh.
sons and 1 daughter.
Where are you going? Where are you going, Mark? Where are Where are you Where are you?
Once upon a time, there was a man with 7 sons and 1 daughter. The sons were young and loud, and one day they were younger and louder than usual. The father, losing his patience, uttered this curse. Let me explain something to you. Every day, I work hard. I work hard every day. Every day, I leave my home and I go outside to work. Very hard. And why do I do this? Because I love to work? No, I do not love to work. I leave my home every day and go outside to work because I have 8 children, 7 sons and 1 daughter. But today, it is snowing outside. The ground is hard, and because of this, I can stay inside for 1 day. For 1 day, I can stay inside, sit beside a lamp, open up a book, and look at the wild white swans glide across the lake with snow falling all about them. I can feel both silent and calm, both inside and out. Silent and calm. But you children wouldn't know anything about that feeling now, would you? No. Do you know why? Can anyone tell me why? No? I'll tell you why. Because you're too busy dashing around and making noise and never, ever, ever thinking of the other person. What's in your heads? What are you thinking? What's wrong with you? Why do you break everything and dash around everything? Why can't you sound like a swans upon the lake? And Andrew, you're the worst of all. Going back to my book now. Once upon a time, there was a man with 7 sons and 1 daughter. The sons were young and loud, and one day they were younger and louder than usual. The father, losing his patience, uttered this curse. I wish all my sons were swans, and immediately they are.
Oh, you're very funny.
They fly up through the snow and are gone.